Hey guys, this is Galactic Marine 501 slash JacksonWolfX. Yeah, sorry about that cutout, but hey, YouTube, 15 minutes sucks. Sorry, I have to record these with the embedded camera because my Apple, my iMovie doesn't work anymore. I don't know why, but it just started sucking recently. So, yeah, but anyway, to finish the Duke figure, here he is with all of his weapons and stuff, and you may notice that he's got two clips up there. Now, what could those be for? I told you that this guy was from an episode where he jumped in on a parachute. Yes. Actually, funnily enough, the figure, I actually give it its own two of these cases. One of them has nothing in it but the parachute. This thing is big. If it were daytime out, and it's not, it's 9:47, my dad's probably already asleep, I would drop it down on the foyer, in the foyer of my house, which I used to do all the time. But yeah, if you can see, this thing is huge. It's got the Sigma 6 logo on there, just upside down. It's got the Sigma 6 logo on there. There. I'm using my head to prop it up. Oh, that was odd. Okay, and so here we go. Let's stick this on here. We just slot the little tabs into the parachute, and then you can have Duke drop into combat via parachute. And then, just like all paratroopers. Ah, crud, how do I get out of this? Yeah. Yeah, I always loved this figure, but I also hated the figure at the same time, because the cords, he had six really long cords. Now, if any of you can't tell what the main drawback of the figure was, you've obviously never had one of those little parachute guys, you know, the army men, the little cheap toys that you get in Happy Meal, not Happy Meals, that you can win at your local arcade for about 50 tickets. So basically, you can pay 25. No, wait. No, I can't really equate that because like a token doesn't really equal a ticket. So you could end up paying like $50 for one of those things if you really suck at games, or if you just play Dance Dance Revolution the whole time and only play like 2 rounds of Smoke and Token to get tickets. Now, I'm moving on to the biggest figure in my collection, who is Heavy Duty. And if you notice, he's got pants. Yes, the pants are cloth. And yeah, that was one thing that I really liked about the G.I. Joes. They had the cloth accessories and stuff. Now, what I also liked was that they also gave their guns and weapons the ability to collapse, like Heavy Duty's machine gun. Here it is. This is the full thing. Now, it originally had a gimmick where you could wind it up. Hang on, I'm going to see if I can still get it to do it. Oh, wait. There. And then the Gatling gun barrels would spin. You'd wind it up and it would spin out. Now, this is also an imperfect figure because it did break slightly. This end broke off. And this was the end that stuck into the backpack. Which, yes, he had a giant backpack right here. And what was cool about it was, if you look, it says empty. Now, he had two different types of ammunition he could apparently fire. Plasma and pulse. I'm gonna go with pulse first. No, actually, I'm gonna go with plasma first because I like pulse. I originally, I lost pulse for a while, but I found it again. So basically what you do is you push down, and then there's plasma. That's plasma ammunition. And so, yeah. The plasma is the one that I think he used in the show. I'm not sure. But I lost the pulse rocket. There was also a blue rocket for the pulse one. And then you stick this in, and then it says pulse in that little window. And the plasma and pulse are both written on the cartridges themselves, so you don't have one that's much further back than the other. They're both equally far back. I'm going to put plasma in because it's much more accurate to the color of the belt and stuff. And then you just fold this piece down on top. You open up the little door. That's the part that broke off. You see those two little holes? The way I fixed it was I put it in backwards by jamming the other end onto these two little pegs. Like so. Then shutting it. Then bringing in the gun. And then just shoving this into there till it clicked. And it actually does click. There. Then I could close that and the ammo belt would stay on pretty darn well. Well, heavy duty shot bats and other Cobra nasties. But the Gatling gun, you think this is a decently cool Gatling gun? It's not decently cool enough for heavy duty. His Gatling gun needs a rocket launcher. Yeah, and inexplicably it's got another rocket on the back, but I don't know. A bigger rocket. But still. Still a rocket all the same. Then you take this piece, which was the extra handle. You detach it to here by slotting it over these two little pegs. Then it would actually click in at a specified angle. There. Then you'd take this blast shield and then you'd put it down on... Oh god. Put it down on me. Sorry. That's actually the only rap song I've heard in a few months, surprisingly. I don't listen to rap. I don't listen to pop either. I listen to these bands that you've never heard of. I'm not actually cool enough to be a hipster. Look, I'm reviewing G.I. Joes on the internet. Am I cool enough to be a hipster? You tell me. Then again, at least I'm open about it. At least I know that I'm a nerd. Instead of those people, I'm not a nerd. I'm just misunderstood. Or I'm just emo. I'm just goth. Or I just have a weird hobby. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, kid. No. I'm a nerd. Ah. Should have more of a life than most nerds. This is just what I do at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I'm not... Actually, most of my videos are really late at night, I notice. It's probably because I'm doing stuff during the day. And I know somebody's going to take that wrong. Now, in case any of you guys watched the video response to a few videos back by a user named Wonafin, yeah, I actually know the guy in person, so yeah. If you guys think that he was trying to offend me, he wasn't. He's just joking. I know him in person. He's actually a really cool dude. He's not. He is not one of the trolls. Okay. So anyway, there. Then after you've gotten this guy all Gatling gunned up, you can then put on his bandana. There. And his goggles. There. Which don't seem to like to fit on anymore. Are these even his goggles? Yeah, they are. Yeah, now they're fitting. Oh, yeah, I remember. His goggles and bandana did not like to fit together. Okay, I'm just going to leave the goggles off because they don't go on very well anyway. There. Here's heavy duty. And I don't think he actually wore the goggles that much in the show. But yeah, again, great figure. If you find them on eBay for a cheap price, go for it. But yeah. So anyway, let's see. I'm at 11. 4 minutes left. I'm not going to start this guy. Next up is Storm Shadow. So I'm actually going to review the Ninja Bat, even though I don't have his actual accessories. Storm Shadow does have all of his accessories, I believe. Just slightly different color, but you can imagine with me, I guess.